Tonight, video shows a man attacking a minister inside of a Family Dollar store, and police want you to see it. It happened at the store in the Boulder Crest Plaza shopping center in DeKalb County exactly 1 month ago. Police are still trying to find the attacker. Channel 2's Courtney Francisco is live at police headquarters, and Courtney, the minister says he doesn't feel safe at all in his neighborhood anymore.
Right, because police have not made an arrest yet, and he fears this could happen to someone else.
Surveillance video shows violence erupting at a Family Dollar register, and police say the person in jeans and a t-shirt is wanted now.
Yeah, we gotta get this guy off the street.
Lonnie Robinson is the man wearing red in the surveillance video. He's 64 years old, a minister and gospel musician in Metro Atlanta.
This kind of vicious attack, if he did it to me, he'll do it to somebody else.
According to this police report, it happened last month, just before 3 in the afternoon, at the store in the Boulder Crest Plaza shopping center. Robinson said the man at the counter started hitting him after he questioned who was next in line.
He said, "Yeah, boy, but you don't know who I am." And I said, "Who you are?" It kind of suggests to me that like he think he has some type of reputation, and he's probably have done that or something worse.
The beating continued until another customer stepped in to stop it, and the suspect ran, leaving Robinson with cuts and bruises on his face and back. Robinson said it could have been worse.
I've had 2 heart attacks and open heart surgery. These younger cats, they don't think before they react.
He told me he can't escape flashbacks of the assault.
That's the worst part of it. I feel totally violated.
And 1 month later, no arrests. Robinson fears this could happen to someone else and says he doesn't feel safe anymore.
I don't. Matter of fact, that's my next thing. I want to look for another place to move to, because I'm too close to that area over there.
I called the manager of the store where this happened, and he said no comment. I called and emailed corporate headquarters several times, and I'm still waiting for a response. I did hear back from police, and they said no arrest, but if you recognize that guy in the video and turn him in, and it leads to an arrest and felony charges, you can get a cash reward. You just have to submit an anonymous tip through Crime Stoppers from DeKalb County. Reporting live in DeKalb County, Courtney Francisco, WSB Tonight.
And Courtney, it is understandable why the minister feels the way he does and not safe there anymore. Thank you.
Now, as we can see, we don't know who fault this was, but I swear me and my mama was just talking about this. You in line, and you know, you trying to pay for your stuff, you should be able to take however long you need to take. You know what I mean? The person behind you don't got a right to be trying to rush you and then at the same time be trying to talk crazy. No, I'm sorry, but even though this a minister and he an old man, none of that don't mean that. You can tell by the camera, honestly, that this old man was talking all jazzy. Ain't no telling what he said to this young boy. First of all, if you're a minister, big homie, why is you even arguing with anybody? You supposed to be a godly person. You's a fake minister. And there's a lot of y'all out here. You know what I mean? And I'm sure, yeah, that surprised you, didn't it? You know, and a lot of people gonna say, you know, oh, I'm wrong. You know, a few people might say I'm wrong, or a few people might understand and be like, yeah, I'm right. You know, but you gotta understand, man, you don't know what's going on with people out here. And then, like, you can tell by how the old man, he was talking, moving his hands, and, you know, man, listen here. You better get out of my face, bro. But you know what? If I was the young dude, I ain't gonna lie. Like, right now, at the age that I am, and now that I stopped drinking and smoking and living my old life, I probably would have did this same thing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't care how old you is, because you out your body, man. You ain't my daddy or none of that. Who do you think you is, bro? Like, I'm gonna treat you just like a young boy, you know, whoever. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't got the right to be talking to me like I'm your son or something. No, man, I've been and slapped your head off your shoulder. So I really do feel shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. If y'all don't know me, man, on my second channel, you know, I keep it all the way a buck. period. That's the only way I know how to keep it. But yeah, Shorty did his thing, man, and it's a lot of people gonna be, I already know, gonna be, man, why you feel like he did this thing on this old man? Man, it don't matter how old he is. He old enough to be talking like that and, you know, blah, 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 rah, rah, all this. He old enough to get his, you know, I will cuss, but he old enough to get what he got, you know. And I'm going to just leave it at that. Point blank, period. So I honestly do feel the old man, and I hope y'all fake ministers that's out there, I hope y'all learn from this, and just people in general, man. You can't rush nobody. You know what I mean? You cannot, I don't care how long it takes for them to pay for their stuff and just be in line in front of you. You just gotta wait, bruh. You know what I mean? Like, no, you don't know what somebody fit. You don't know what's going on with a person, man. If you don't like the way they move, and just go to another store. Point blank, period. That's common sense. See, there's a lot of people don't got common sense, and then there's a lot of people out here that got wet brain, and you know, like, I can kind of look at him and tell, you know, he used to drink a lot, or he was, you know what I'm saying, like, he used to do drugs. You got a wet brain, so you talking, man. Get on up out of here, boy. You know, like, I'm just keeping it all the way a buck. You know, he just got what he needed. Now, I bet you ain't gonna do that next time. For real. You know, I don't want to sound devilish or nothing. I'm a man of God myself. I ain't finna be doing nobody like that, though. For real. I ain't finna rush nobody, man. If I don't like it, I'm gonna just get up out the stove. So, yeah, man, you know, I just wanted to come at y'all with this video and show y'all so y'all can know, you know what I'm saying, what to do in these type of situations. You know, it ain't good to be the aggressor, because as y'all can hear, like in the video, they say, man, they looking for Shorty, you know, that did this. But whole time, really, we couldn't hear nothing in the video. You never know what the man might say. The man might say, man, I'll shoot you in the head when we get up out of here. Who knows? So, man, Shorty might can beat this in self-defense. Like, you know what I mean? Like this little case. You know, it might be self-defense once they pull that tape, and depending on what that old man said, man, Shorty, you know, probably can beat this. And I don't, like I say, once again, I don't blame him if he says something jazzy like this, because I've been in this situation plenty of times. For real, for real. So, yeah, man, I'm going to get on up out y'all ear for now. That's all I got for now. Can y'all please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. And, man, I hope y'all having a good day out there, good weekend. Tomorrow, Father's Day. I hate Father's Day, but we ain't gonna get off into that. I hate this time of the year, man. You know, I might do a little video on that later, discussing that. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good weekend, good Saturday, and I hope y'all enjoying this nice weather. And I hope y'all, man, you know, for real. Every time I say this, I mean it. I hope y'all putting God first and keeping God first and staying prayed up. That's the way to be, for sure. So I'm going to get up out y'all ear, man. I love y'all, and hopefully y'all feeling the new channel. Yes, sir. We out of here with this one.